So according to the purser, I'm flying over Polska on the way to Moscow, so the journey is very exciting to say the least. I have had a great experience so far. The flight's been very good, and the embassy experience with the Russian embassy in Dublin has been amazing. So far so good. I'm really looking forward to meeting everyone at the Moscow Shamrocks, because the club's been set up in 2012, and I feel by being invited out here I can actually help the club in the development of the game in a place that wouldn't necessarily be known as a country for Gaelic games. So they have players that are both Irish and Russian from sports as diverse as rugby, handball, soccer, and even hockey as well. So it's a vast array of people, but you know, they're all enthusiastic and they're all willing to learn about Gaelic football, so I'm really looking forward to that.
I'm in Moscow, it's -4. If you were playing Gaelic football or any sports out here, you'd have to use a gym like this, Clockhoff Gym. What I like about it is it's an old school gym with old school equipment that gets the job done. Either I'm just doing a strength session, focusing on legs, focusing on the mobility as well. Simple. Inside they don't speak a word English, so it's taken me an hour to come up with a phrase of basically how to get a gym pass. Naslazhdat'sya mnie nozno, jedinowra mnie posishchenra. Lad gives a gym pass, championship coming up. So wish me luck. Apologise I'm not doing a fitness video where I talk about I don't know, my girlfriend getting Botox, or my latest top show my nipples, but I'll tell you one thing, you wouldn't be wearing any sort of t-shirts around here. Inside I think it's a bit better, but it's currently -5. So meet the guys from the Moscow Shamrocks and also Yevne from the sports website. As you can see, there is a protest against the Premier Minister, so it's a bit nervous around Russia. It's a bit nervous around the capital of Moscow. There's a lot of armed police. There's also a lot of the army as well. So I'm still hoping we can do the training session with the guys, and I'm hoping that we can make the meeting as well, because a lot of the transport has cut off. So fingers crossed.
Alan Moore, this is my last chance to do something right in my life. Moscow Shamrocks.
And tell us about the makeup of the club. We've got foreign people from as far as Carlow to Derry, and a few from outside Moscow as well. So tell us a bit about those players and the diversity.
Well, I mean, we're extremely diverse. I mean, we have our president from Athlone. We have another one of our committee members from Cyprus. We have people from Wales, from England, from Scotland, from Australia, and here today we have people from Russia and America as well as like Limerick and Dublin, like myself.
Very good. So you're sporting the O'Neill's kit, which is very homely to see. How important do you think it is for expats to be playing Gaelic football and wearing an O'Neill's kit?
I think, you know, O'Neill's is kind of a connection for me, especially from childhood, because it was the first sports jersey I ever got, and the association straight away when I see O'Neill's is home. It's very important for us to be involved in Gaelic sports. I grew up in a sporting family, especially Gaelic football and hurling. You know, it's a great way that you're never so far away from home, because now there's so many of us living abroad. Here in Moscow there's quite a few of us, but it allows us to feel a little closer to home, and also as well to, like here in Russia, bring other people in.
So Alan, we have a mix here today, ladies and men's. What's the hope in the future for both these teams?
Well, in the nearest or next month we'll play a mixed compromise rules match against the Aussie Rules team here in Moscow. I actually started playing Aussie Rules here 6 years ago, and while waiting for Gaelic football to start up here. So we'll play them next month, and then we'll take part in the first round of the Nordic League or the Nordic Championship in Stockholm in May. Further on then we'll be at a massive international sports festival in August, and hopefully, all going well, we'll be at the European Championships then in October in Maastricht in Holland.
And how the county board setup works at home, it's each club within a county related to the province. Out abroad, it's slightly different.
It is, yeah. We're part of, now it's called Gaelic Games Europe. It's still the European County Board. I worked on the plan to rebrand it last year, so it passed unanimously at our AGM last year in Leuven in Belgium. There are 84, I think it's close enough to 90 clubs across Europe, from Spain, France, and all the way across here to Russia. We're always looking for links with home and links with clubs in Europe as well, but especially clubs from home, because there is a twinning project going on between clubs in Ireland and clubs on the continent, and we're still searching, even though I have to sort of chase up my own 2 home clubs, Navan Manina Hurling Club in Dundalk, and St. Bridget's and Blanchardstown, my original juvenile team. So
hello to everyone at home there.
Yeah, hi Darren. Just Mom, Sean, Lisa, how are you doing?
Is there anything at home in Ireland that we can do to help your club over here in Moscow Shamrocks?
For sure. I mean, Paul, it's a great question, because it's something that we discuss with our other European clubs who are a little bit further west than us. We do feel cut off sometimes, but we have people travelling back and forwards, and as we've got these jerseys, Sean Kelly, our PRO, brought them across. But we do feel a little bit left out, so like more support and visitors when Irish people coming to Russia or planning to come to Russia, especially next year when we'll be qualified for the World Cup. To know that we're here, so the more people the merrier, it's better for us, because we do need more contacts and more help from home. Just even people to come out and to join us, to come out and spend a weekend with us, because Moscow is a great place to be, and we'll make sure to look after everyone who comes out.
Hello, this is Brendan Henderson. This is my first attempt at the crossbar challenge.
He's probably aiming inside the goal. So
Sean McCusker, Moscow Shamrocks.
Oh, Jesus. Who's up next?
My name is Eva, go Moscow Shamrocks. Aisling Kinsella, first ever attempt at crossbar challenge.
yes, go.
Kieran, Haren, Moscow Shamrocks. Let's go.
Yes.
I'm here with Kieran Haren, proud Fermanagh man and also chairman of the Moscow Shamrocks. Thanks very much for joining me.
Thank you.
We talked to Alan already about some of the aspects of the club. What does it mean to be chairman over here in Moscow?
Yeah, it's great. It's a great honour, I have to say, and it's amazing how much we've started to form as a group, and to come over here and then start something is quite amazing. Like, there was never a club before, and like, it's very easy to go and join the GA club at home, but be so far away from home and then have this started. It's a big challenge, but it's a very, very rewarding one as well. So very, very happy. Like,
and the international school here in Moscow itself gives a great help to the club.
Yeah, no,
also.
It's been a great help. I work here in a school, International School of Moscow, and they've been very good at providing us with facilities that we can use to train during the winter months, because it's down to -20 here, so you can't really go outside and kick GAA around. So it's been great, and hopefully now in the summertime we'll go back out. We train at Moscow State University, and we'll have our playing grounds up there as well. So it's great experience.
Alan briefly talked about a trip to Stockholm coming up and playing matches there. But what's the process behind that?
Yeah,
is that as easy as it sounds?
No, it's definitely not. So we had a meeting in October with the European Gaelic Games, and there's like 80 clubs around Europe, and we're the only one from Russia as such. So in order for us to have a competitive match, we have to travel to these things. So it involves lots of different things, like because we're in Russia, people need to get visas. Of course, then the cost of traveling is a bit more as well because we're further away. So you can feel quite isolated from it because we're so far away from these things. But the feeling we got when we went to the AGM was like everybody's sort of in the same sort of situation, and we all want to meet up and get together and play Gaelic football. So yeah, it's great.
How long have you been here yourself?
This is my 5th year in Moscow now, yeah.
And Privyet? Do I pass?
You passed, yeah. Now that we're friends, you can't say it if you weren't friends. You have to say Naslazhdat'sya if you were not friends first. But yeah, you can say Privyet now, yeah. That's good.
And one thing I need to know from yourself. Growing up as a kid playing football in Fermanagh, you've got great Irish phrases like "watch the hop," "mark your man."
Yeah.
Anything like that in Russian, you can tell the viewers at home.
Oh, in Russian.
In Russian.
Put you on the spot.
Oh, you put me on the spot.
Well, to your health is the same word in Russian as it is in Irish. So, for example, slancha in Irish is to your health, and zastarovia is to your health in Russian as well.
Excellent.
It's used as sort of similar terms for cheers and things like that.
And any words that mightn't be the most, might be frustrating words that might be used here playing Gaelic football in Moscow.
Kashmar is like nightmare. So that's a good word as well.
Very, very polished man here.
Thanks very much.
Listen, Kieran, thanks very much for
Thank
joining
you.
us. Appreciate it.
Give Elizabeth a shot, she'll probably get it.
There's a better chance.
Our luck. Paul Shoiga, Moscow Shamrocks, Moscow boot.
Points, Ashley.
Good afternoon, my name is Brendan Henderson. I'm going to try and hit a crossbar.
You wasn't stressed.
Guinea from Moscow Shamrocks.
I know everyone's name now.
Yeah. I'm sure you go in the back left.
Passing by the Kremlin, we tried to sign Vladimir up to play for the Moscow Shamrocks, but he came back and told us that he's a hurling man. So the Moscow Shamrocks, when we do form a hurling club, we will be back to Vladimir, give him a shout and say, right lad, we'll put you in the junior team to start off. This is the Moscva River. As you can see, Moscow is a very beautiful city. Although a city of 22 million people, traffic at times can be pretty cruel. To have that Irish flag or the Moscow blue flag flying over there, it's just going to spine tingling for an Irish person. And again, of course, the club reaches out to, of course, Russian people and other minorities too that want to play the national sport of Ireland. So I think the potential is just humongous. They are also sending 2 teams to Stockholm to play in the Nordic League. So, travel and all that sort of expense, and even getting around the city of Moscow itself to get to a training station can take up to 2 hours. They don't care. They're proud to play Gaelic football in Moscow, and they're proud to spread the Irish culture. And that, for me, would be enough to bring me back again. Of course, the World Cup is coming up as well. And anyone watching this video from Western Europe that have never been as far east as Moscow, you are going to thoroughly enjoy yourself. It is a great country, it is a great city. I don't understand all the bad press about it. And they've recently met up links with Lokomotiv Moscow as well, which is a huge soccer team, to use their facilities also. And they're being well looked after by the International School of English as well, which is very close to the centre of the city. So I'll be back here again